Alright guys, welcome to the channel, and while I've got a bit of sunshine, I'm gonna, well, I say sunshine, it's kind of bright outside. Yeah, it's pretty good. It still looks kind of dark on the camera here though. Anyway, I shoot so many videos at night lately, I wanted to try and squeeze one in while there's actually some daylight. I am a night person, so it's kind of hard for me to get these daylight videos to you lately. So I'm going to take my time on this one, and I did put out a post on Facebook. I was feeling inspired today to do some kind of video. I didn't know what I was going to do, but I asked you guys on Facebook, said any suggestions, and got some comments. Whit Reese, hey Whit, he wanted to see a repost video on the Arkham Knight Batman, but to be honest I just didn't feel like wrestling with him today. He's very hard to pose sometimes. So I will do that at some point, Whit. Definitely, I'll get that video to you, buddy. You know I will. But yeah, not today. Not today. I'm just gonna. Someone else suggested. I should have actually checked their name. I'll give them a shout out during the video.
Shout outs to Mr. Francisco Guerrera, Mr. Whit Reese, Mr. Brian Chong, Christy Winchester, Edmund Lee, Lee Sims, David J. Henriquez, Paul Swadling.
I'll go back and check who it was, but someone suggested just do another room tour. So I'll do that and just talk about some stuff, and I hope you guys are doing well. And I hope you enjoyed the recent video on the repaint and the whole sort of reworking of the NECA Michael Myers. I did say that I'd be up for customizing your Myers if you want me to, and I decided on, for people in the UK, or you know, close to the UK I guess, like I was thinking like £50 to just completely rework the figure for you. If you're from the US, I guess £60 just to cover my shipping back to you, because I got to make sure it's all packed up safe and whoops. So there you go. Yeah, so that's the stock figure, and that's what I could do to yours if you wanted me to. Check out the head sculpt. Sick! Yeah, man. So yeah, I'll start doing commissions on these. If anyone wants them, I can repaint and rework yours. I get rid of the that kind of nappy line thing. Obviously you can't move the legs anymore, but with Michael Myers, as long as you can still move the arms and the head, it's pretty much, you know, that's all you need really. But yeah, it looks awesome. So yeah, up for doing that if you want. Sorry Ruby, stepped on your little toe. Look at me and my Marvel jammies. Yeah, here is my Trick or Treat Studios mask, the crazy hair. Pretty funkadelic. Did a little black wash on one of John Pearson's pumpkins. Kind of regret it now, but I just wanted to bring out the detail in it a little bit more. The black wash got a little bit maybe too much into these lines going down here, so I'll try and remove that later. And that's the 1/4 scale John Pearson pumpkin from 1978. And as you saw on the channel recently, I redid the boots. I'm much happier with them now, and I do still want to pad him out a little bit. I know he was quite skinny in the original movie, but I think his thigh area is a little bit too slim, or maybe it's just this groin grabber kind of creating that illusion. But either way, I want to take some cotton pads and just pad him out a little bit here. Maybe a little, maybe not the waist. I think it's literally just the thighs that need a bit of padding out. There is the One's Customs head sculpt on the Cool Models body, with the Tanina's Customs t-shirt, coveralls and knife. And Dean Knight boots. Pretty sweet. Yeah man, it's a beast. If I was ever going to do a top 3 figures in the collection video, I'm sure he'd be in there. You know, he's definitely very close to the top. But still, one figure reigns supreme. You know it's true. The beast. Look at that thing. Yeah. Majesty. Ain't it right, Ruby? The beast. The beast. You can never defeat the beast. I don't know. You want to go out? You want to go out or you want to attack Chucky again? Here and Chucky don't get along very well, do they? Ruby and the Chuckster. Chucky says, I'm gonna get you. 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 Ruby. Say hello to all the viewers. Say hello. Ruby. Come here, Pop. Aw. Sweet baby. This is Ruby, everybody. She's super cute. Sweet little baby. Got to say a massive shout out and thank you to everyone in the community, man, for all the love that they show me on the channel, all the lovely comments and lovely messages I get when I wake up. People all over the world, Facebook, Instagram, India, Israel, Brazil recently. People, just collectors all over the world, just sharing the passion, getting in touch, saying that they enjoy the channel. People tell me that they leave the channel running while they're doing, you know, reposes on their figures, and they just sort of have it playing in the background. I do the same thing. I sit here and I choose a channel and I just let it run on YouTube, on the TV there. And that's why I don't often comment on everything I watch, because I can't really comment when I'm sitting here, because I don't even know how you do that on the TV. But I'm always watching. I'm always keeping an eye. I always make a point lately, because I used to do this when I was starting out. I would type in Hot Toys into YouTube and then go to the, you know, where you more specify what kind of thing you're looking for. I'd choose like the most recent videos, looking specifically for new collectors, new people who are making videos for the first time. Keep an eye on those people. I haven't actually done that in a while, so I need to do that again. I used to do it quite regularly. If I saw something I saw potential in, I'd always give them encouragement and say, you know, keep at it because you're on a good path. So, yeah, man, I'm always keeping an eye out for the new blood. I mean, I've been doing this now for over 11 years. Still love it just as much as I did day one. It makes me think I really shouldn't have sold my very first 1/6 scale figure, the Takara Batman Begins. I mean, obviously it doesn't hold up too well today to things like this. Shout out to Derek Fagan. Yeah, look at that. But, yeah, man. That was the figure that started it all for me, the Takara Batman Begins. Beautiful piece. Still got an amazing cape. I did keep his cape and I use it to put on this one. That's the Takara Batman Begins cape right there. Just a beautiful, beautiful piece. But yeah, man. Just wanted to say massive thank you to all you guys out there for just all the lovely feedback and interactions and new friends and incredible generosity and collaborations and everything, man. Just beautiful thing to be a part of. And I'll stick with you as long as I can. As long as the Lord deems worthy. I'll be doing my thing. Laying it down. Putting it down real thick. Lay the foundation. Look at that. Yeah. That vinyl over there, the silvery black one, that was a Christmas present from Nick. This was sick. I listened to this the other day. Got the old record player out, and I mean, this sounded amazing, the Halloween theme, but this, the Escape from New York, man, that sounded incredible. Can't beat vinyl, man. It's true. Just, I mean, it's just got a warmth, something to it. It's just alive or something. It's crazy. I love it. Freddy glove. See, that's the thing, man. I got nowhere to put the Freddy stuff because of all the Myers action. Takes up this whole shelf, and rightly so. He deserves his place and his space. But see, all my other horror stuff's just kind of scattered around randomly. It's getting a bit crowded in here. As some of you guys pointed out in the last tour video, is the Tanila's Customs Jason from part 2. That is an awesome custom figure right there. Incredible tailoring from Tanila. There's the Sideshow Freddy with that custom sweater. That's on the channel. You can find out all the details about who made the sweater and where to get it a couple of videos back. But that is incredible, man. It's taken that figure to a whole nother level. One of my favorite figures now. That's the stock boots. I changed the pants to black ones. Custom sweater. Stock glove. Stock head, but I have actually repainted a fair bit of the head and neck area. And I used the original Sideshow Freddy hat because I hate the size of the one from part 3. Yeah, currently these guys don't have anywhere to live, so I'll have to find somewhere to put them. There's no room to put them anywhere on the shelves in here. There's just no way to do it. That's all Myers, and that's all kind of odds and sods. You got your Aliens, Predator, Terminator, Robocop, and a bit of Fight Club, and even a bit of Chucky. What the hell's Chucky doing up there? I think he's about to take out Tyler Durden. But yeah, get in touch, man. You want me to repaint and rework your NECA Myers figure? I know you got one. So you go ahead and you send it to me. If you're in the UK, £50. I'll turn yours into this. If you're in the USA, £60. Cover the shipping. I'll turn yours into this. Look at that. Bing 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 bing. Look at that mask. Forget about it. Forget about it. Look at the, seamless. No more nappy. Now, no, you can't move his legs anymore, but why do you need to do that? It's Michael Myers. All you need to be able to do is move his arms, which you can. Everything above the waist is movable still, but he just doesn't have that distracting, nappy action that you can see there. Nope, don't like it. I like this. That's how it should be. Now, I did use acrylic paint to repaint his coveralls, which I shouldn't have done. I should have used matte, but I didn't have any blue matte paint or any navy blue matte, so I probably will either paint over this in matte just lightly, just to get rid of any shine, or I'll just leave him like this, call it a prototype, and repaint my other one as well, and do that one correctly. So obviously, if I was going to be repainting your one, I would use matte on the coveralls, not acrylic like I did with mine. Did that pure out of, just impatience. I could have been patient and thought, right, tomorrow I'll go to the art shop, get some matte blue, and do it properly, but I just wanted to get it done, so I did it. I don't mind the shine, it's not that bad. It's not that much more shiny than the paint on the actual figure anyway. I like the slightly darker color too. It is still blue, just the camera makes it look black, but it's definitely not. By the by, the diorama was made by Glenn Page at Cult Creations on Facebook. You go ahead and you check him out, get in touch. He can make you dioramas for your NECA figures or your 1/6 scale figures. He could make this in 1/6 scale for a big figure like that. He also does Freddy boiler rooms. That's awesome. He does Chucky Andy bedrooms. That's great for Chucky photography. And we're working on a few projects together. It's going to be pretty sweet. But yeah, Glenn's trying to get this business off the ground, man. So if you've got figures and you want to take pictures and dioramas like this, get in touch with Glenn, man. He's really reasonable, super nice guy. Definitely deserves success in this venture. Look at that. Trying to think of questions you guys often leave me in the comment section, and one of the ones that does come up a fair bit is what body did I use for the life-size 78 Myers? I don't know the exact... Well, I did do the video initially when I got this, and if you go back on the channel you have to dig pretty deep, but you'll find it. And I actually showed you a link to the actual one I bought on Amazon. But it is just a bog standard, 6'3", I think he is. I think he's about 6'3", which I think is James Jude Courtney's height. Not Nick Castle, he was more like 5'11", I think. Around there. But, I mean, this one's basically finished. I do want to eventually get better hands, but in the original 78 film, his hands weren't that gory. Nowhere near as gory as they were in the most recent movie from 2018. So maybe I should just, grub them up a little bit. I did sort of get some mud and just kind of, you can see when you get close, they're a little bit muddy, but definitely need to actually take the time to customize them and paint around the nails and stuff and make it look more real. My one has the same kind of screw kind of joint here. You just sort of turn it there. So I think that's pretty much the bog standard place where all these kind of hands detach. So I know people out there have sent me links and suggested places to go to get alternative hands, but just haven't got round to it yet. Something I'll do in the future. That's the NAG 78 Nightmare mask. It's one of the most expensive things I ever bought, collectible wise, and absolutely incredible, amazing, 100% accurate. The hair is insane. Just the mask itself, amazing. Just a black t-shirt under there, and these are the big Mac Coveralls, the real deal. See the double stitching here. Taneela's Customs pays attention to stuff like this, and she does double stitching and all the crazy detail. Just let you guys get a nice close-up look at because these are the ones, man. These are the 78 Big Macs. So I wish I could show you the label at the back, but again, there is a video when I first got these showing you all that stuff. So really, really awesome. They're the chameleon coveralls, man. They get navy blue when you walk away, and then you get close enough, you go charcoal grey. Crazy. Yeah, absolutely awesome. Very, very, very cool. Here's the Wonder Woman figures. They look incredible in the daylight. That's one of the things that kind of made me want to shoot this little room tour. Again, doing so many videos at night lately. It's just nice to film these guys while the sun's out. There's the comic concept version. Absolutely stunning piece. That's how I got it posed up at the moment. Pretty simple. And training version looking good, as usual. Still the best head sculpt for Gal Gadot Wonder Woman by Hot Toys, in my opinion. And BVS Wonder Woman, which still holds her own. Look at that thing. Gotta be honest, I still prefer this to the Justice League one. It's just more vibrant. I like the more kind of the gold, the red. And even, you know, the head sculpt can look incredible sometimes. I mean, personally right now I think it looks great. Very, very cool. Contemplated selling the BVS one a few times, but never do it. I mean, that's one that I know I'll regret, so I keep her. Catwoman's same old stuff. Nothing new, but still worth a look. Maybe I'll give you a different angle than I did last time. This was a beautiful catsuit made by Gwyneth on Facebook. Seamstress extraordinaire. I said to her I wanted like Adam Hughes comic cover, Catwoman coveralls, and she made them, man. 100%. Feisty body under there. Absolutely. Look at the pose as well. Gearing up to whip your ass. There's the other one. That's a feisty body under there as well. Both sideshow heads were repainted by the Effects Laboratory on Facebook. Did an amazing job. Beautiful green eyes. Yeah, my Harley Quinn collection. Now, we did get a little sneak peek at the Birds of Prey. I think it was like a costume test. And saw some brief footage of pretty much all of the cast, but definitely Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn again. And I've got to be honest, nothing was jumping out at me from that footage. No outfit sort of, you know, that she showed made me think, oh, I can't wait to own that version. And the hair didn't do much for me. We'll see. It's only a quick little, you know, costume test. So we'll see how the actual trailer turns out. But pretty much got enough Harley Quinn to be getting on with, to be honest. I'm not sure I need any more. But we'll see. I think this one is still my favourite. Look at that. That is ridiculous. Andy Hibbs made the custom tongue. That is not how she comes, and this is not the outfit. It's a lot of swapping around and customization going on with these guys. My stomach's rumbling, so I hope you're not picking that up on camera. Every now and then my stomach just goes whoa. Yep, little schnitzies, glasses, little bag. And yeah, just could film this one all day really. It's just ridiculously good. Still haven't gotten around to deciding whether I'm going to get someone like Andy Hibbs to rehair it with real hair. I mean, I'm still pretty much satisfied the way it is, to be honest. There's the dancer version. An absolutely stunning piece. And the other one. Definitely need to free up some space and keep thinking about selling these two together, because I don't know, I've got a fair few extra bits with this one. Obviously the Arkham pants and the straight jacket and all that stuff. But I don't know, I still can't really bring myself to do it. They're just freaking amazing looking figures. But I haven't really got any emotional attachment to them other than just how incredible they are as pieces of art. But I don't know, and plus the boxes are stunning as well, especially this one. Every time I look at this, I'm like, man, look at that box. Freaking sick. I don't know. He's not going to be the first to go, that's for damn sure. If I do sell some stuff, which I probably will soon, because you can see there's no space here for anything. First world problems, I know, but I'm just sharing my collection stuff with you guys. But this shelf up here is messed up, man. Look at that. That is way too busy. I don't want it like that at all. I mean, you've got Tyler Durden on the corner and Chucky, just because I wanted to have him on display. He's too good not to, but he just doesn't go anywhere. I suppose I could put Chucky down here somewhere, hide him amongst Myers, but just looks way too crammed for my personal taste. I like things to have space. Each one of these figures is a work of art in its own right and needs its own space to be appreciated without distraction around it. But then saying that, I'm very satisfied with the Predator setup. I mean, they are quite close together, but I don't think that detracts from, and I'm sure most of you would agree in this particular instance, it doesn't hurt the display that they're quite close together. I think it kind of, you know, because they can be like clans of Predators sometimes that travel in packs. I don't know. It just works for me. Oh, I want to get my comics back on display. Remember when I used to have those long frames with all the comics from my childhood and stuff? Didn't work out. They started to sag, and the frames just weren't the right kind, so I need to get individual comic book frames for every individual comic. I need to buy at least 30. They're like £12 each, so just waiting for the right opportunity to make that happen. And there's the Crow. Then, wow, he looks amazing. That's the NECA 1/4 scale Brandon Lee Crow, and right now, from this angle, with this lighting, that looks friggin' real. Look at that paint, the head sculpt and the likeness, the paintwork. That's an old figure too. And he wouldn't really stand up, so it kind of looks like he's swinging around that little column there, or whatever it is. Bracket. There's some VHS videos back there. Do you want to see my VHS? Go ahead and I'll show you. It's not all of the stuff. It's just some of the ones that, you know, mean the most. Garbage Pail Kids. Look at that. Classic Ghostbusters 2, Gremlins 2, E.T. in the big boxes, Die Hard, Back to the Future 2, Batman Returns, No Retreat, No Surrender, Top Gun, Batman Forever, 89 Batman, Moonwalker, and Spider-Man cartoons. And big ass Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2 Freddy. More stuff here that I just don't know where to put at the moment. It just sits on top of my stereo here. Got that amazing BVS Superman. Old Batman Begins Batman. Christopher Reeve Superman. Saw the Yunsil Superman outfit. You know, Yunsil, the lady who makes the famous 78 Myers coveralls. She's pretty much one of the best in the game. But yeah, she does fine work. She's recently done Christopher Reeve Superman stuff, so looks very nice. I saw Michael Cortez has his, and it looks amazing. There's the Cool Models 1/6 scale Werewolf. Wish we had more 1/6 scale creatures like this available, but this is one of the only official 1/6 scale werewolves you can get, and it's definitely a design I love. This is my kind of werewolf, a biped, you know, something that runs on its hind legs and just terrifying. Still debating whether I should customize this. I'd love to change his jacket to maybe, I don't know, I always pictured this one as like a biker werewolf for some reason. I want to get a jacket like the T2 Terminator jacket, like this jacket, but slightly bigger, and just shred the sleeves to crap from where he's bulging out of it, with, you know, just have more of a kind of black leather jacket werewolf. I think that would be awesome, with blood everywhere. And also I would love to file down his fangs a little bit and make them more sharp. Maybe repaint the eyes white. I think werewolves with just totally white eyes is terrifying for some reason. And here is a recent gift from Justin, from Justin's collection. Look at that, that's an amazing figure. That is Lex Luthor from Dawn of Justice. And some NECA figures behind it. Some other bits and pieces I got. Some NECA boxes. Love the Ultimate boxes, they're so cool. This is what I'm talking about, how bad things are getting with no space. There's all my NECA figures over there. They're just piled on top of an amplifier. Just pure, don't know what to do with them kind of thing. There's some random bits on my window ledge. Shark! But here we have some Catwoman stuff. Prime 1, Arkham Knight Catwoman. Badass pose. And check out the review on the channel. It's like an hour long, very in-depth, loads of poses you can do with this statue, believe it or not. This that basically is one of the options where I turn the head in the direction it's not supposed to actually sit like that, but you can do it, and if you have the bomb around the neck it kind of conceals any distortions. But it's an amazing piece. Absolutely incredible. Amazing detail on this. And that's a sweet ass pose too, stomping on the whip. Yep, same old Joker. Same old Joker setup as last time, nothing's changed here. It's a totally customized figure that I did. Turned the Batman imposter into the Batman that became the Joker. Yep, still waiting for that 1/4 scale Hot Toys Dark Knight Joker to come out. Should be pretty soon, I think. Same old Batman setup as before, nothing's changed, nothing's changed. Just let you have a quick peek. Have dabbled with the idea of selling the battle damaged figure here, but I want to keep the spear for that one. So he's meant to come with the spear, but I was thinking maybe give the kryptonite instead of the spear, because that would sort of make up for it, but I don't know. Kind of want to keep him. I don't have the space, he's taking up too much room, and I don't want really two different versions of that same suit, but so difficult to choose between the two of them, man. Really is. First world problem. Yes. Batman Begins. Yes. The best Batman film ever made. Look at that. The film that gave us that. The film that gave us that. The film that gave us that. And if you want to get technical, it's the film that gave us that. Yeah, that's right. You wouldn't have that if it weren't for that. Shut the ass. Need to do a video on this soon. The most recent custom Michael Myers I put together from 2018. Put a lot of work into this one. A lot of work. It turned out sweet. Friggin' sweet. Look at that thing. Absolutely awesome. It's the Repainted Trick or Treats Mask by Mike in Germany. An incredible job, as you can see. That's just a mannequin head that I got from a fancy dress shop down the road. Sprayed it black, cut out the Halloween font there from a DVD, and stuck it on top. Hair's awesome. That's the actual stock hair from the mask that Mike in Germany just reworked a little bit. I don't know how he did it, but he got it to look really good. Amazing stuff. But yes, certainly back into the Myers thing again. I mean, it comes and goes. I mean, I always love the Michael Myers stuff, but I'll sort of lose interest for a bit and go back to Batman videos, or I'll go back to Joker videos, or Harley Quinn, or Wonder Woman, or something. But then it always comes back to Myers. The shape. There's Spider-Man Homecoming down there. I don't know, I think about selling him all the time. I really love the suit and stuff, but I don't have much fun with these Hot Toys figures when it comes to Spider-Man. I did with that one, the Sam Raimi suit, because that allowed you to do all kinds of cool poses, but it's starting to get a little bit saggy now. But I'm thinking about selling Homecoming. I don't know how much to charge for it. I'm rubbish at all that stuff. I'd never be bothered to research it and find out how much they're worth, so I just kind of guess, and sometimes I'm right, sometimes I'm wrong. But yeah, if anyone wants him, get in touch, because maybe I just need my ass kicking into gear. I want to sell it, but I just can't be bothered to actually go through the process of doing it. This is another one I think about selling, so I don't know, reach out. I want to keep his spear for this one though. I want to keep his spear, and maybe I'll replace the spear with this kryptonite instead. That will kind of make up for it. Or maybe I'll keep the kryptonite my damn self. I'm not sure yet. But yeah, reach out. Say something. Put some words in my face and some numbers in my pants, and we'll see what's up. Here's this stuff. That's not for sale. I'm just showing you because it's awesome. Heath Ledger Joker. Hurry up and release the 1/4 scale version, Hot Toys. I want my Joker. I want to see what he looks like as the Oscar. Absolutely. Well deserved, sir. Well played, Mr. Heath. Did a fine job. As did you, Mr. Jack Nicholson. Legend that you are. Absolutely. Classic figure right there. Now, Mr. Hamill. One of the very best to ever portray the Clown Prince of Crime. Batman. It was bound to happen eventually. You knew it. And you, sir. For your crimes, you are condemned to forever be mocked as the worst on-screen Joker we've ever had. No, you know, I like his look. It's different. It's different. He's different from all these other ones. But yeah, man, just the art. The art is high level on these figures. Just yeah, think about selling them a lot just for pure space requirements and the money I can get from them, but it's hard to let go of them, man. I love that box behind him. I love that jacket. The tattoos is different from anything else I have. All the bling, that's also different from anything else I have, and the head sculpts are just so real. Very difficult to let go of these, so I probably won't just yet. That's going to be, you know, on the list of figures that I'd sell. They're quite low down. You know, emergencies only. You know, if I sell them, something's up. There's Tyler Durden. I wouldn't sell him, man. He's why are we talking about selling figures? Fucking Catwoman. Plenty of Catwoman action. Look, Marla Snyder. She made this head sculpt. Well, she didn't make it. Sean Dabbs made the head sculpt and she painted it. Look at the freaking paint job on this. Look at that. Absolutely awesome. It's a Firesin body under there. Temporary setup until maybe Hot Toys finally bring it. God damn it, what's this? It's my guerrilla style lighting setup for when I was doing my work. Oh yeah, I need to repaint these. That's why they're there. That's why things are the way they are right now, because I need to repaint both of these. Oh, that's the thing. Yeah, if you want me to repaint your Myers, you could just, if you want me to just do the heads, then just send me the heads. That's a lot cheaper as well. That will save you some money. But if you want the whole figure done, you might as well go the whole hog and get the legs sorted out and all that stuff. Reach out. Look at that. First night out, Batman Begins. Forget about it. Look at that. Look how real that looks. You can tell that's Christian Bale under there, because it is. There it is. Batman Begins. Said it once, I'll say it again. It's the best Batman movie ever made. And The Dark Knight is the best Joker movie ever made, I guess. Look at that! Absolutely stunning piece. Every now and then you see someone on Facebook finally managed to acquire this particular figure, and they're always so happy, and I'm very happy for them, because even though it's not my favorite suit in the world, it's still a fantastic suit. I do love it in its own kind of way. I think right now it just looks absolutely scrumptious. That's a wired cape. Look at that thing. That's an angle. That'll work. Holding on to the Bane mask because he just done beat his ass. He's got his fist clenched because he's like, yeah, that's what happens when you mess with me. Awesome. And over here, we'll just take a moment to appreciate the black velvet drapes that match perfectly with the black velvet capes. That rhymes. Poet didn't know it. And there's the ultimate 1/4 scale Batman Begins figure, comprised of a NECA body, Interbay belt, Hot Toys head, Hot Toys mouth plate, NECA cape. Because NECA did an amazing job with this cape, and a Hot Toys base. But it just means you can pose the hell out of him and have him like this. I mean, how many Batman figures do you see in this pose? You can't usually do it because of the rubber suits. But with the NECA body, you can do everything you want, and it's matte finish. Yeah, you can see some joints, but that's alright. Don't worry about it. There's the The Beast. Absolutely legendary. My #1 figure in the collection. Spoiler alert for any top 10 videos I do in the future. It's always going to be #1. Damn. Ooh, that's it. Alright, that's about it, guys. Just wanted to do some filming while the sun was out and get you a nice little room tour video. I hope I've said everything that I intended to say. The main points really were, get in touch if you want me to rework your neck and Myers. More than happy to do that. Or if you just want the heads done, that'll be cheaper and easier to ship as well. Just put them in an envelope or do your heads. But you might as well get the whole thing done there because it's worth it. Look at that. Ooh. So, oh, there's the, he resides up here. That's the Creep Customs head sculpt there that I did repaint recently as well. Very cool. Look at the dead eye. Always catches the light. You know it looks good. The shape. Fingers blown off. Knife all bloody. Look at that. Yep. Take care of my Myers brethren. Giving you plenty of content. I know you guys are satisfied. But there's more coming. That's right. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Look at that hammer. Nice work, DT. Very gory. Look at that. Fresh kill. Bloody camera's spazzing out. Stop it! And yeah, we'll just more bits and pieces. More bits and pieces. Certificate of authenticity. Beautiful Fergo box there to display a knife. And at the moment, that's just a 3-0 knife from the Myers official figure. There's look at these damn cracks, man, coming down the wall. Hairline fractures or whatever you call them. Try to paint over it, but it just, yeah, it doesn't work. I don't know. I hope the ceiling doesn't collapse one day on top of me, rendering me dead. Although I'm sure that would please some of you. Yeah, man, I get my fair few haters. Justin from Justin's Collection had a little bit of grief. Got some troll action coming at him, but I just said to him, if you had a channel that had 20 subscribers, chances are you wouldn't get any grief from anyone, because you just got to look at it as a sign of growth. I always said that to people when I was just starting out and I only had a couple of hundred subscribers. People who had more than me would sometimes talk to me about things like that, getting negative comments and stuff, but I just said, look, it just means that your channel's reaching more people. The odds are, the more people your channel reaches, the odds are some of them are not going to be very pleasant people, but it's just literally a sign of growth. Alright guys, I'm out. Peace. So I literally just was in the mood to do some filming, do some talking, do some sharing, and one of you guys suggested doing a room tour, and I was like, that's all I need. Just one person to say it. Make it so. Alright, so if you want me to turn that into that, get in touch, make it work. And figures I might be selling soon. Think about selling him. Think about selling those two. Nah, I ain't doing it. Forget about it. Yeah. Get right. Eat well. Sleep 8 hours a day. Adopt a dog. Look after the doggies. They need help. And be nice to me, because I'm fabulous. See you. Bye bye.